Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am watching One Piece episodes 851 and 852. It looks like we're getting the big fight. Luffy versus Katakuri. Luffy has pulled him into the mirror world, smashed the mirror. The crew, they managed to fly away on the ship, so at least they're at a safe distance right now. Thanks to Pedro, right? Because of the past and everything that's happened, I think a part of me still holding out hope that Pedro might be alive. But the more I was thinking about it, the more that scene played out, the build up to it, I don't think so. I think that Pedro has sacrificed himself so that we can get away. But yeah, so that's where we are. Crew trying to get away. Luffy in the mirror world with Katakuri. And Sanji is away with Pudding and Chiffon to go and make this cake to try and stop Big Mom. Let's get straight into it, see how it's going to go. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 851. Let's go. Damn right. Damn right. Mm-hmm. True. Okay, well, let's find out. I do like it though, I like the respect, because Katakuri's basically saying, right now, I'm judging you to be well below me, so I need to take care of you now, because you're going to become more dangerous in the future. Like, I can't have you coming back after us once you kind of get stronger. See, his devil fruit is like a pain, and we kind of need to work out how to counter that, but the biggest thing for me is this observation haki. Like, it does. Like, I don't think he was being arrogant when he said that he felt like his level was like way above Luffy's. I mean, he doesn't even look as if he's trying right now, and I get it. Like, when Luffy goes into fourth gear, that's when we'll see what it's really all about. Oh yeah, Brook and Chopper don't know about Pedro. Oh, carrot. Ah. So they couldn't they couldn't hear or see anything while they were trapped in. Yeah, Nami, let them know. Yeah, never forget what he did. Yeah, Brooke spent a lot of time with him. Oh no. Yeah, I was worried about that. That they would blame themselves. Oh God. I know this is a really kind of sad moment, but this has been some arc for Brook. You know, he's just, I'd say ever since Brook joined the crew, this has been the arc that shows you, oh, and it looks like the Sonny's crying as well. That's, yeah. I remember they did that with Mary at one point. Yeah. I get what he's saying. No, you're lashing out. Yeah, Jinbei's like, we can grieve after we get out of this. Yeah. Jinbei's a man. Yeah. Exactly. It was his turn. That's what you like to see. Jinbei's rallied them all, got them back. Yeah. I like that. You know, Jinbei, he's obviously the veteran of the crew. Even though Brook is the oldest, but he's been stuck in a, you know, fogland for like 50 years. Jinbei's been out there being a pirate. Oh dear. Oh, what is she doing? Is she on Zeus? No, how's she walking on the ocean? Something's going on. There's something going on. There's a devil fruit at play here, like... Oh, is that Pearl Sparrow? Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's that scumbag again. Oh, Carrot won't forget him. No. Oh, so she doesn't have Zeus? Nami, wait, so he's not with Nami, is he? 'Cause he went back to Big Mom, didn't he? Okay, so she does, like, that wasn't acting, she does genuinely like Lola. You never know with Pudding, like, especially back then. Oh! I completely forgot about this guy. Yeah, he's their dad. Ah, I would like him to meet them. That would be nice. I feel bad for this guy. Yeah, Luffy, I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, this devil fruit as well, like... Maybe even before you jump into fourth gear. We need to try and kind of fit. So he's just using his observation haki and then just countering every punch with his own. Is that what he's doing? But this devil fruit. We need to figure out a weakness for this. Oh wow. Yeah. That is a lot. That is a lot of like haki punches to be taken, like undefended. So I think we're going to have to get straight into fourth gear here, just to survive. Not even just like to put up a fight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like how he's saying these things, but they don't seem like insults. It just seems so calm, and he's basically just stating facts, really. And that's Luffy's response to that. Rubber won't lose to Mochi. Oh. What is Mochi's weakness? Like, what can you do? Besides water, right? But that's not going to mean much, because that's basically all Devil Fruit's weaknesses. And Luffy's not going to be able to use that. Unless it's not seawater, you know, kind of similar crocodile situation, but what's it really going to do to him? You know? I'm just hoping that maybe Luffy has a fifth gear, maybe stored in his back pocket. Oh! Fourth? Or is it third he's going for? Oh, come on. Right, okay. I don't think this kind of, you know, Luffy feeling out his opponent to kind of try and work his way up is going to work here. Like, this guy, while we've got the opportunity, it's time to go all out, Luffy. Because he does. I love the way they've built him up. Katakuri's been built up great. He just seems very imposing, but calm, collected. Yeah. So I'm hoping, like, I don't think he will have a fifth gear. Probably in the future, definitely, because that's the next logical step. But what I mean is, Oda loves to do this thing where Luffy has this next power-up, and he keeps hold of it for a while. You know? Like, he's had fourth gear ever since the time skip. And he went through all that stuff, and he waited until he was fighting Doflamingo to whip that one out. So, but then again, when he had second gear, he went second gear and then third gear in the same arc. Both of those were revealed in Eni's lobby. But it just seems like right now, just based on like watching Katakuri here, I don't know if fourth gear is going to be enough. Which is like, we need, and I don't want him to go into fourth gear too early. You know that way I'm saying, right? Okay, we need to get in, full power up, go for it. My concern is, if he doesn't have something else, I don't know. I can't win, because at the same time I'm like, right, he's too strong. We need to go full power. But at the same time, because of his observation haki, I'm thinking if he goes fourth gear, and Katakuri can just still dodge everything or counter everything, and he runs out of time, because he can only do it for a limited time, then he's a sitting duck. So I don't know. I'm hoping that he's got something else. He's got something else there that he hasn't revealed yet. But let's see. I really like the scene on the ship where Nami was explaining to Brooke and Chopper about what happened with Pedro, and then Brooke getting really emotional about it, blaming himself, and then kind of lashing out at Jinbei because Jinbei basically told him, like, come on, get yourself together, leave the cry to the enemies, kind of thing. But then Jinbei he rallied everybody by talking about Pedro and the sacrifice that he made and why he did it. And then everyone's kind of, right, okay, let's do it. Focus on the job at hand for Pedro. Really like that. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this cake. And how the big mom situation is going to be resolved, right? The folk Luffy and Katakuri is exciting, and I'm wondering how Luffy's going to pull this out, right? But at the same time, I'm like, right, how do we resolve the big mom thing with the cake? How's this all going to come together? But let's get into the next one. Let's get into the next one and see how this is going to continue. If Luffy is, because he's biting that thumb, that could be he's going to go for a third gear like punch, or straight into fourth gear, which I'm curious about here. So let's do it. One Piece episode 852. Let's go. Okay, so third gear. This is probably, do you know what? I was a bit too gung-ho wanting to go straight to the top. This is probably a better approach from Luffy. You know? Take your time. Oh my goodness me. I was going to say try and kind of feel him out and kind of work out this ability. But, I mean, come on. What do we do here? Oh. Okay, the audience is starting to annoy me. They're starting to piss me off. Okay. So basically right now he's showing Luffy, anything you can do, I can do better. Okay. Okay, so we're back into pudding acting mode. Yep. Let's calm everybody down. She had no partner. Oh, Perospero. Is Luffy hearing this? Okay. Please tell me Luffy's hearing this phone call. Yeah, I wouldn't be sure about that. Oh, come on. I don't think he's trying to be insulting, that's the best part. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, how do we deal with the other chefs though? That's the question. Oh, she's going to erase her memories, isn't she? I always forget about Pudding's Devil Fruit. That's actually horrifying. Yeah. So I'm guessing she's just taking out the parts about Sanji. So when they all meet him, they're going to be like, oh, who's this? This the new chef that we're working with? Mm-hmm. That's how good. Okay, smell. That's how good he is. That's how much Zeph has beat it into him. Oh, Sandy, don't say that to her. Yeah, she can't handle that. We need to work here. Okay. I think you could have edited it other ways, Pudding, but you specifically chose that. I think she's going to enjoy this. Mm-hmm. Nicely done, though. But I think she's very much going to enjoy them all calling him her husband. Mm-hmm. I like this. I like Sanji being acknowledged for his skill. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm expecting. Stop saying it. Yeah, stop saying it. What? I can't deal with her. I can't. This is going to be an endeavour here for Sanji. Mm-hmm. Show them, Sanji. Show them. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh, God. Perospero needs to go. Perospero needs to go. Well, we'll need to correct that. Although this is good. I actually, this is going to work out great. Keep saying stuff like that to Luffy. No. Oh, yeah, what you seen? Now it's time. Now it's time. You can thank Perospero for this. What are we doing, Luffy? This observation haki. Yeah. It's not just that, it's the combination. It's a combination of observation haki, has just abilities in general, like his strength, speed in general, and then this devil fruit. Like, that's what he was showing before. Like every time Luffy did a move, and like third gear or Gatling, things like that, Katakuri was just showing, I'll do it better. Oh, Luffy, I don't think you should be tanking much more of these. This is like, I haven't felt this way in a long time watching a Luffy fight. Probably Kizaru was the last time I looked at this and went, I don't see a way we're beating this guy. Like maybe even, oh, what do you call him? I forgot his name. Magellan. Magellan and Impel Down. You're joking. Oh, guys, first thing we should have done, the first thing we should have done is find any mirrors. Oh, God. Yeah, Luffy, you're going to have to do it. Oh. Okay. Come on, Luffy. Conqueror's Haki time. Conqueror's Haki. Oh, you are joking. Okay, I thought that was going to be a Conqueror's Haki moment there. Like, remember in Marineford when he shouted? When they were about to execute Ace? I thought that's what was going to happen. Like, the emotions were just going to set it off. Oh. I can't believe they didn't sweep for mirrors after that. Like, come on, guys. I get it. Emotions are high. We're trying to escape an emperor. Pedro's just killed himself. There's a lot going on. But I thought maybe even, I was hoping like maybe Jinbei would think about it and be like, guys, any more mirrors on here? Before we go any further, any more mirrors on this ship? Oh. I don't know how we're going to beat Katakuri. I like the way kind of we've started this fight in terms of the way Oda's showing the level of the person we're fighting against. Because even though Luffy hasn't gone into fourth gear, I think he knows himself. And I like, when Luffy's in a fight, he's smart, right? His battle IQ is high. So he knows, I don't know what I'm dealing with here. His devil fruit, his abilities, like his observation haki, everything. I need to find a way to counter-attack that before jumping recklessly into fourth gear. Because if I jump into fourth gear and he can still do everything he's doing now, if he can block everything, dodge everything, and just wait me out, then I'm just a sitting duck. Because you know how vulnerable Luffy gets after he uses that ability. But there's got to be something. There's got to be something. Like, Luffy's got to... I don't know if maybe this is going to be, like, maybe during this fight, maybe that will be the cause of Luffy unlocking the next level. You know? Maybe this fight will push him to discover fifth gear. I would like that. Because you saw it kind of, when he first kind of discovered second gear, it was because of the fight against Aokiji. It was because of the run-in he had with CP9 on Water 7. You saw him kind of developing it when they attacked Frankie House. You saw him kind of putting the pieces together when he started, you know, making the steam come from him. That was him kind of trying to work out how to get to that next level. And then he unleashed it in his lobby. But he said it against Bruno. I'm glad I met you guys here. because it was watching their abilities, you know, their abilities to move, you know, kick the air, he was saying, things like that. That's how he got, like, be able to go to that next level. So I'm hoping maybe this fight with Katakuri, watching Katakuri use these abilities better than him, is going to maybe do something. Like, Luffy's going to get there. Because we know if we're about to go and take on Kaido, if we can't beat Katakuri here, never mind Big Mom, if he can't beat Katakuri, then what's the point of going to Wano? Because the way that Kaido's been built up and the way people have spoke about Kaido, I'm going to guess he might be even stronger than Big Mom. So we need to get to that next level. Luffy needs to unlock that before we go there. And I think that's going to happen in this fight. I think it needs to happen. Not only to get past Katakuri, but for the future events when we're going to be taking on these emperors. Like, if he wants to take on Kaido, he wants to take on Blackbeard, if we're going to end up running in with Big Mom again in the future, we need to get there. But yeah, it's just like, if I'm feeling this sense of dread at this fight, that sense of, you know, the Katakuri, the Magellan, the first time we met Kuma, that kind of feeling where I'm like, ooh, I don't think we're going to beat this person. But the difference here is we need to. Like, Luffy needs to win this. We're trapped in this crazy dimension here. There's no, you know, there's no way we're getting out of it if Luffy doesn't get past Katakuri. So, interested to see where it's going to go. The stuff with Sanji and Pudding is just going to be funny. Like, them, you know, pretending to be newlyweds and then her freaking out whenever people mention it while they're making this cake is going to be funny. But I also like the fact that Sanji got acknowledged for his actual cooking skills. You know, as much as all this going on, everything with Sanji, you do forget sometimes that, yeah, he is the cook of the crew and he loves cooking. Like, that's his pride. You know, he's part of the monster trio, but he is the chef. And he's a good one. So I like that. I like him getting actually acknowledged for what he cares about. Even though it is by a bunch of, you know, they are still chefs. You know, even though they've been kind of brainwashed into thinking he's Pudding's husband. Like, the compliments were sincere. Right, let's just say that. But yeah. God. Interested to see where this is going to go. I don't know if Luffy's got something here that's going to stop them from setting the ship on fire. Because that's the last thing we need, quite honestly. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.